Okay, so we'll do both of these on the calculator real quickly. First of all, let's look at the area. So I'm going to open the calculator. Let's see if I can squeeze this over here so we can get both of them opened at the same time. So here is the area. We went back and did that. We just need this area to the left. Remember, when you're looking up a Z, you're going to do inverse Z. So it's menu 6 distributions. It's an inverse normal. Inverse normal will find us a z-score if you type in the area to the left. So if you want this negative z-score, you type in this area to the left, and we said that was 0.005. We want a z-score, so we leave those 2, 0, and 1, tab down to OK, and it told us that it was negative 2.575, which is exactly what we used right here, 2.575. Now, we want to find the actual interval, the confidence interval. So we're going to just do menu, we're going to do statistics, we're going to choose confidence intervals. And what are we doing? Proportions, a 1 proportion. Everything that we do is a 1 proportion, not the 2 samples. This is a one sample Z interval, a 1 sample T interval, and a 1 proportion Z interval. So we're only going to do 1, not the 2 samples. So we choose this one, and this one's just like StatCrunch. They want to know how many were in our X value. So that means how many chose television. So that was 216. Remember, sometimes that has to be calculated. And if we have to calculate it, it's just our p hat times the number of our sample. Okay, so 216 said yes. How many were in our sample? For this one, it was 800. And what was the confidence interval that we wanted? It was 99. So tab down and type in 99. Tap down one more time and press OK. And it tells us that the lower limit was 0.229, round that up to 23. That's what we have right there. The upper limit was 0.31, which is what we have right there. This one does also give you the margin of error, which we said was 0.04, 0.04. And it reminds you that your p-hat was 0.27 and your sample size was 800. So that's all for that one. We scroll down to this other one. We'll do it the same way. To find your z-score, we're going to do 1 minus the confidence interval, 1 minus 90. That's going to be 0.10. You're going to divide it by 2 because there's 2 sections right here that we're shading red. 2 sections that we're shading red. And so we divide that by 2 and we get 0.05. So this area right here is 0.05. This area is 0.9, and this area over here is 0.05. And you add all 3 of those up, and what do you get? You get 1, which is what you should always get under the curve. So we look up in the calculator 0.05, do menu, option number 6, and distributions. And we're going to do inverse normal because we want a z-score. The area is the area to the left, 0.05, tab, tab, tab. And they give us a z-score of negative 1.6448, which rounds up to 0.645. And we see that we got that right over there, 1.645. So z-value, if you need it, and the menu button, go back to 6, go to confidence intervals, and this is a 1 proportion z interval. How many people said no? 490 said no out of 1,000, and they want a 90% confidence interval, so we're going to choose 90, 0.90, tab down to OK, and they gave us 0.46 and 0.52. Round that up to 0.52 with a margin of error of 0.03 if you round that up. So the exact same things that we got over here, 0.46, 0.52 with a margin of error of 0.03. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop right here because the last one I want to do for both of my classes. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and I will do one for finding the sample size. It'll be short.